Welcome to episode 49 of the Taylor Trash Podcast. And we got a wobbly table here, folks. We got a wobbly table. Look at this. If you can see it.
That's great.
See if you can hear it. Shh, be quiet. Gabby, stop walking for just 1 second. That was the table, everybody.
Gabby stopped walking when you told her to.
Because Gabby's a smart dog. She's a smart.
Amazing.
Who's a good girl?
She is the smarter of the two dogs we have. I'll say that.
Shh, Callie can hear you too. She's right there.
She doesn't understand what I said, though.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Well, I got no agenda. It's episode 49. One more to the big seminal number 50 coming up next week.
We should have an agenda, though.
Well, I didn't. It's been busy. I haven't had time.
I'm sorry, listeners. There should be an agenda.
No, these are the ones I love. These are the ones that are the best.
Okay.
We had an agenda last week, and it was kind of, ugh.
Okay.
Ugh. It was one of our lowest rated ones.
Have we talked about me wanting to get a new car?
We talked about the Highlander because I was like, there can be only one.
Oh, right. And we didn't want the Highlander.
Yeah. So you're going for the van now, right?
Yeah. I think I'm a van lady again.
Chew. How's that cookie there?
It's good.
Sounds good. Sounds great. I'll get one here in a second. I got a haircut. We'll talk about that later. So, yeah, you want a van?
I think so.
Okay. Good.
Decent gas mileage. 8 people can sit in it.
8 people, because there's 1, 2. Yeah. 8 people.
We're going to take a bunch of people to the beach.
We need 6 people to go to the beach with us. Upside is you get a free ride. Downside, we'll not be wearing a shirt.
That's an upside.
Yeah, I know. I like to self-deprecate from time to time.
Woo, that coffee is hot.
Mm-hmm. Remember that old lady that sued McDonald's because she burned herself on the coffee?
Yeah, but she really did.
I know, but I'm on the side of the old lady because
was she old? That's kind of.
I mean, she was in her 70s.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's young.
Yeah, but
Mom,
she had
Dad,
like
Glenda, Jesse. That's young.
Burns.
But the coffee was well beyond any hot. Like I heat my coffee up to 208 degrees.
Okay, and that's still pretty hot.
That's really hot. But this coffee was pushing like 260 Fahrenheit.
Hot.
Fahrenheit for you Americans. Fahrenheit.
Okay.
And I saw the wound. If you look online, you can see like the wound she had from the burn.
Weren't they on her thighs?
It was horrendous.
So you can see a 70-year-old woman's burned thighs on the internet.
I mean, it was used as evidence in the court.
Interesting.
So she had every right. So it was just too. It was not just. There's hot. It's hot, but this was like,
And that's typically used as like a frivolous lawsuits.
It is not. It was a very legitimate lawsuit.
It was
very legitimate.
Okay. And now I would imagine McDonald's coffee isn't that hot.
It's not as hot, and there's a warning. And their lids are better
hot.
too, by the way. They've improved.
Didn't the lid come off too?
Yes.
Wasn't that part of it? Yeah.
So lots of things they could have improved on, but that's how you learn. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
Sometimes bad things have to happen.
And
to
I
learn
don't know
good
why
things.
anybody would hate on suing McDonald's, like suing a big corporation.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you be on the side of the person suing the corporation?
Yeah, that's true. That's
It's
true.
not like Ronald had to take it out of his pocket.
That's one thing we do as a society is like that person doesn't deserve $15 an hour. Like, why do you give a shit if that person makes $15 an hour?
I think because you're jealous that you don't get that.
No, people that say that usually make more than $15 an hour.
Right. Yeah. I think that has, like the people that were complaining about college loans being erased, which never happened, but still should. But like, I paid mine. Okay. Well, yours was $4,000.
But those are the same people, businesses that also got PPP loans that never had to pay them back.
Right. And that's
Center
public,
College.
That's public knowledge.
It is. It is. Lots of businesses.
You want to complain about people, socialism and using the government? We can look up to see if your business got a PPP loan. And
just say it like it's a secret. It's like anybody can look it up.
Oh, yeah, anybody can look it up.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. So,
And a lot of them got multiple PPP loans.
Yep.
So there you go.
And it's good. I'm not saying you shouldn't get a PPP loan because because COVID affected people's livelihoods for sure. And it's interesting. It's wonderful that the government allowed you to take out loans that didn't have to be repaid in order to cover some costs. And that's an awesome thing. But then you can't turn around and whine about people and the government, people taking money off the government or that kind of
Damn straight.
please.
Grace Cafe got a big PPP loan. They still went out of business.
Yeah. They were nonprofit, though, weren't they?
I don't know. I don't know what their structure was. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know they provided a decent service.
Yeah. So, pay people more. I'm fine with that. I
don't
wish,
know how we got on
I
that
wish that we
subject.
could. I wish that we did more of a European system with like restaurant workers where they were just paid decently and there was no tipping.
Tipping is out of control in this society.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind a tip.
No, we do not. We're good tippers, actually.
But I even think like at the end of the subway line.
No, I don't
after
tip
you've
there.
made
I
my
don't tip
sandwich, do I tip?
No, I don't.
I mean, they're making more than minimum wage or minimum wage. At least they're not making that $2.12 an hour that a waiter makes. But like at the same time, you know, or like our local coffee shop. Do I tip? I don't know. I do. I mean, I always do. I always do because I am a kind tipper. But then there are social situations sometimes too where you're like, oh shoot, I have never tipped here, and I was supposed to be tipping the whole time.
Our anniversary was Friday.
And I got no tip.
No tip. No tip on your anniversary, but it was 11 years. But anyways, I ordered a thing of flowers, right?
Yeah, beautiful flowers.
And
they're not here.
I'm not saying that for any kudos.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
okay. But anyway,
I already said they were beautiful flowers.
Yes.
I already gave you your kudos.
And so they said, hey, you want to add a tip to the driver? I'm like, sure, I'll add the tip for the driver. Why not? Yeah. So I added the tip. And then when I went and paid, I was charged a $6 convenience fee on top of that. But I was like, wonder what that convenience fee is for. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming they have a service, a national service that a lot of florists probably go through. That's the clearinghouse for all these orders, and then they divvy it up. You know what I mean? So each florist doesn't have to have their own ordering and system, I would imagine.
I guess. Yeah.
So that's what I figure what the $6 went to.
There's a lot of convenience fees on everything. Like anytime you go to a track meet now, or a football game, or a school play, or whatever, it's all through this ticketing service.
Get their ticket master. Don't get me started.
Like even our school cafeteria, if you want to pay lunch money, like you can have, there's this online account and you want to put lunch money on the account. But if you do it online, like you add $20 to the account, there's a fee.
Really?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
There's a fee. And it's not like a flat fee. It's like if I put $20 on there, it'd be the same as it would be different amount than if I put $2.50 or whatever. Like it's per, it's crazy.
Doesn't make sense. Well, last night we went to La Cosa Nostra. Had a good meal.
And you shouldn't have to do that because Old Navy will ship me their stuff absolutely free.
But last night at dinner, we had La Cosa Nostra.
We did. It was very good.
Very good. But there was a convenience fee on the bill, and it didn't say what it was for.
But it was right under the calamari.
It was right under. I mean, is it
hard to get calamari?
Cephalopods? Is that what they are?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is it a fee charged to eat squid? Perhaps, I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, it was like we got a calamari, and it was just right under there.
But it was like $2.50. I mean, it wasn't like 20
and it could
cents.
be like calamari is super expensive right now, so if you want it, there's this extra
But it didn't
fee.
say that on the menu, and it didn't say that as we walked in.
Did it?
No, it didn't.
Was the price on our ticket the price that was in the menu?
I don't know. I don't memorize.
Yeah,
Once the menu's gone, I don't memorize the prices.
Yeah. I would have liked to have that explained to me.
Well, we didn't ask. We just paid it and left. So, La Cosa Nostra, if you're listening, what's your convenience fee for?
On your calamari, or was it just by chance under the calamari?
Could have been alphabetical order, too.
Were we in a fancy room?
No. That was not a fancy room.
Were we, is it when it's tables of two for two people? You're like, we're adding a...
Because the convenience fee came before we paid, so it couldn't necessarily been a credit card upcharge or a credit card... You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it wasn't.
It was before that. So if anybody's thinking, because you use a credit card, well, it was on there before we paid.
Let us know. Let us know.
Nobody's going to let us know.
Look, I like La Cosa Nostra and I'll go back, but I do wonder why that fee was on there.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder if Copper and Oak has the same fee.
I don't know.
I would assume, but what do I know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Red Lobster might have that fee.
We're going to go to the Still.
If it's related
no
to
convenience fees. Actually, I have no idea. I'm not going to say that because I don't know. But they were full.
Yes.
They have,
But I'm glad we went to La Cosa Nostra.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
good
wanting to
food.
go there.
I had the blackened salmon risotto.
And I had a fried goat cheese salad
Delicious.
and calamari.
Delicious. The Still does have the best burger in Danville. Just FYI. If you guys like burgers, go to the Still. That's where it's at.
Okay.
If you like other things, go somewhere else.
You know, I will say this.
Say it.
If I'm getting a burger,
Uh-huh.
I want it to be like Wendy's.
Then go to Wendy's.
Right. I don't want a sit down at a restaurant and get a burger, really. I mean, like the bowling alley, I'll take that burger. But if there are other things.
Bowling Alley does have good burgers.
Yeah, but that's more like a fast foodie type burger or like a diner type burger.
Too. Yes.
I don't like a big, thick $15
Well, it's like
burger.
a smash burger is what you get at the Still. That's what
I don't know what that is.
Well,
I've never been to Smash Burger.
But before them, Harvey's had the best burger. So I was very disappointed when they had to close down. Very disappointed.
Because of the burger?
They had everything there was really good, I thought. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Service wasn't the best, but what we can do? The food is really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe Harvey's will come back. Maybe
I'd like
Harvey's
so. Harvey's.
has a new life somewhere.
Hook us up, man. Or lady. I don't even know who owns the place or owned it. So
Clearly Harvey.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the name of the restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We ate at the new place that took
Las
Harvey's
Margaritas.
spot, Las Margaritas, which is not a very creative name, but
Why not? It sounds. I would say to your typical Danville person, it sounds like, ooh, fun, Las Margaritas.
yeah, I guess.
It looked cool in there.
It was very nice.
There's
Very
some
well
nice
appointed.
art.
A lot
on
of
the
Frida
wall.
Kahlo.
Yeah. Food was fine. It was good. Like no complaints.
Yeah,
But like,
black beans, refried beans, which I prefer 10 times more than the other beans. So that was really good. And what I had was good.
yeah, I don't
Good job.
particularly remember what I had, but it was fine. It was good. But I will make the comment that I think we have enough Mexican restaurants.
Yes. Like the one over on Houstonville Road that opened where Early Bird was. We'll probably never go there.
No.
Never. I hope they do okay. I don't wish ill on anybody, but you'll never see us in there.
Yes. I think we have enough. I think we're saturated with Mexican restaurants.
And I love Mexican food.
Yeah, I love Mexican food.
It's probably my favorite. I look
Yeah.
at the cat doing stuff.
Yeah. We are getting a Drake's. There's actually a sign there now that says Drake's.
Okay, Drake's. We enjoy Drake's. They have good fish tacos
They
there.
have good burgers.
Yeah.
I try to talk about burgers, but I get those little bitties like sliders.
Sliders.
Yeah, they have. What are they? Juicy Lucy's.
I don't think their
Is that what they're
burgers
called?
are as good as the
They're
Stills.
sliders. Okay.
But they have good food there. So we'll go. We'll go there.
Can't you get like a giant thing full of beer there?
I don't drink, so I don't know.
I don't know if I
How
feel
would I
like
know
I've
that?
seen it.
How would I know that?
Have you seen other people there?
Probably. But you know, I am glad that Taco Tico is not coming. Actually, I don't really care. It'd just be like,
It'd just be a place you'd never go.
it'd just be a place I'd never go.
Yeah.
There's a reason it went out of business. There's a reason.
I don't know. You got some diehard Taco Tico people.
Nah, they're just overly romanticizing it. They could care less.
Yeah, I don't know. My only memory I have of Taco Tico is when it was outside of Kroger, when Kroger was at where the farm place is. What's that? Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply.
And instead of having to shop for groceries with my mom, I walked over to Taco Tico and got a bean burrito. And I remember thinking, this is nice. But I was, 11?
There you go. Taco Tico, food for 11-year-olds.
Bean burrito.
Yeah, sounds great. Okay, well, that was a nice little topic there. We were talking. We had
Yeah.
one of our favorite restaurants for lunch today, Summer Hokkaido. That's a little gym. That's a little gym in our town.
I think people are sleeping on Summer Hokkaido.
They have been for years, but I love it.
I mean, you look at it and you think, like, this is shady.
But it's not.
It's
It's
next to
not.
the Dollar Tree,
No.
and it's in this little.
But it's been that same location for quite a while.
But it's
10
good.
years probably, at
It's
least.
good.
Very good.
It's good. Every time I've been, it's good.
Never had
Like the hibachi dinners, good. The sushi, good.
Yeah, I'll take it over Asuka any day.
Yes, same.
Any day.
And far cheaper. Far cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you want the experience of sitting at a hibachi table and watching the chef do all his things, then you need to go to Asuka here in town.
Yeah.
But if you just want to eat sushi that's delicious or hibachi chicken that's delicious, go there.
Same sushi guys there every time we go there. I'm probably the only guy that does it.
I don't ever look back at the sushi man, so I have no idea.
Same dude.
But like summer Hokkaido, yes. And I feel like I'm doing something healthy when I eat at summer Hokkaido.
Well, I don't know about it. It was salty. It's usually pretty salty
It's
too.
salty.
That's every restaurant though.
But like if I get sometimes I'll just get like a California roll type thing. And that feels very like, this is healthy for me. It has some vegetables in it and a little bit of crab meat. Feels refreshing.
Yes. You know, we were talking today. I had a stain on my church shirt already.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Joey, if you're watching or listening. I'll give you money for a new one. But you were like, what stain is that? And I'm thinking, it has to be like some salsa or chili or something like that. It's like, it wasn't a broccoli stain.
Right. It wasn't you were peeling an orange and some orange.
No, it's like, I got Brussels sprout all over my shirt. That's not something that happens to anybody.
It happens, just not to people.
It's like, what's
in
this?
The size shirt that you
I was
have.
eating a hot dog. And if you're wearing a 2X and you have a stain on your shirt, there is no way in hell that stain is not
something good.
So it's going to be something good. It's going to be something good. As you're eating a hot dog and the mustard squirted out, that's the stain that we big folks get. Folks get. If you're wearing a small, maybe you could have a smoothie stain on your shirt or something. I don't know. I don't know what little skinny people eat. And I don't want to know.
Yeah. You know what? All body sizes are valuable and beautiful.
I didn't say they weren't.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, you were just kind of like, I don't care what skinny people eat. That's not nice.
Well, they don't care what I eat.
Okay.
I don't know.
They should.
They probably should. They'd be like, oh, look at that guy. How can he eat that?
Oh, that's mean. Skinny people aren't mean.
Okay. Mean people come in all sizes, especially this size.
They do.
To my left.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to church here in just a few minutes.
Yeah. I made cookies to take to church today.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of, we usually have cookies and this cheese and crackers typically.
And a little veggie
hummus,
or fruit plate.
Or a little fruit or vegetable tray. And the one Sunday they brought strawberry shortcake stuff.
They did. Yeah.
Usually we're eating and we're talking, but I remember that Sunday it was just like everybody was just eating. It was kind of quiet,
Okay.
like
strawberry shortcakes. Yeah.
So I can't remember who brought it, but it was good.
Thank you for bringing it.
Yeah. Not saying you got to bring it every Sunday. I'm just saying it was good.
Nice. Yeah. My thing now is kind of like I buy a little pack of cookies and take the cookies.
Cook them for 9 minutes. Bada boom, bada bing.
These were 11 minutes.
11-minute cookies.
These are bigger cookies.
So we splurge for the 11-minute cookies instead of the 9-minute cookies.
Well,
all right.
Trying to get into heaven.
Yeah. Making cookies.
So, yeah, we didn't get to see Luke today.
Which reminds me, I got a text from Zach while you were picking up Eli from work. They couldn't get into the doctor. Luke's a little under the weather.
Aww.
He started going to daycare this week, so he probably picked up a germ
some crud
from some nasty
other kid.
Don't let us find
he
out.
never should have been around that kid.
But so they can't get into it tomorrow. They said we could come by if we still wanted. But now at this, we got church, and then we might be. I don't know. What are you looking at?
You have something in your head.
Do I?
Yeah, this.
What is that?
Like a leaf?
Oh, when I was standing outside on the deck when you were pulling up and stuff was blowing down. Yes, that takes me to this point. I got a haircut.
Yeah.
Now, see if you can hear it. Hear it. Hold on.
I don't think I can.
Yeah. Oh, I hope I didn't throw danger.
I back to Luke and daycare. They've sent us some pictures of him being at daycare.
Adorable.
And he looks like he's having the time
Adorable.
of his life.
I may put some up on this pod. If you're watching the podcast, I'll throw a picture up.
Like he's smiling and crawling through a tunnel. Like, I don't have a tunnel at my house. Yeah.
And look, we got a little picture of him back here now.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. I wasn't as little as Luke when I went to daycare, but when I did go to daycare, like there's a lot of like me, like, I hated going to daycare. But I remember there was a little block pit. And if you could get in the block pit, oh my gosh, life was awesome. There was a little reading nook under the stairs.
Never went to daycare.
There was a booger pole, and you didn't want to lean against it. There was a old telephone you could play with. Oh man, you got to play with the telephone. That was big news.
That's went to grandma's house.
Yeah,
but grandma would watch a couple of kids too, so it's like
yeah,
I'd play with them. So there you go.
Yeah, well,
and my children never went to daycare.
Well,
their mom worked at a daycare, so I guess I guess
did they go with her?
Maybe in the summertime because back then I worked nights, so I'd be home all day.
Right.
And then, then go to work.
Yeah. My mom stayed at home with me until I was 4.
Okay.
And then she went to work.
Okay.
So.
Good.
Yeah. That's what you do in the early 80s.
Yeah. Latchkey kids when you were 4.
No.
I don't know. I had my own house key when I was 8 or 9.
Yeah, probably about 10. I had a house key.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd ride the bus home sometimes.
But I was pretty immature for my age. So
I was
mature.
I was more like Maggie.
Oh.
I just did what I was supposed to do. I wasn't as pleasant as Maggie in any way.
Yeah, you're so pleasant now. I was kind of like a step down version of Eli. I wasn't as mature.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I was trustworthy.
Oh, I was not. I was not trustworthy. I'm barely trustworthy now,
Right.
So I can imagine as a child.
But you were not.
It was not.
Yeah,
Was not. Me and temptation. Hand in hand.
Well.
Not anymore now. Well, unless it comes to staining my shirts with sauce.
I see.
Yeah. All right. What else we have this week? Like I said, it was our anniversary.
Larry stained our deck.
Larry Cooper, neighbor guy here in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
He used to be our neighbor across the street. Real nice guy. He did some odd jobs for us, and he stained our deck.
Yeah, he built a little gate for us too.
It's very
really
nice. Very nice.
Really nice. He's gonna. I'm gonna buy a new storm door for the front, and he's gonna put it on for me. He said that's something he could do.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, his rate's good.
I'm just gonna keep giving Larry money, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I drank my cup of coffee. I'm good to go.
Did. All right. Woo! What do we got coming? I'll tell you what. Do you think Maggie will listen to this podcast?
Probably not.
So,
okay.
Maggie's going to a concert next week, and we learned that the tickets were $300. We didn't pay. I mean, there were.
This is a gift she got at her dad's house.
Morgan LouAllen. Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Is a country singer.
The whole point of this, I think, is we were surprised that tickets cost that much.
Well, tickets don't cost that much. Tickets don't.
They do.
Well, okay, to this country guy, but I mean, like the average show. I mean, I know I like weird stuff, but some of my tickets will never get to that level. But even if I went to go see Clutch and Dinosaur Jr. are coming, and I'm going to go. And those tickets were about $60.
Okay, but Clutch and Dinosaur Jr. were popular 25 years ago.
They're this one. Are you serious? Clutch is very popular nowadays still. Dinosaur Jr. made a resurgence in 2007, so they're popular again now. 2007. With people my age, I'm not talking, Maggie's age. They don't know who those people are. But I'm saying that's a big time act. Big time bill, in my opinion, and tickets are about $60, but with the fee, with that Ticketmaster rate.
Yeah, and I feel like Audrey went to like Drake concerts and stuff, and they weren't that expensive.
I remember she saw, I'll scratch your car at 1 a.m. with my key. Who was
Carrie
that?
Underwood.
Yes, Carrie
That's
Underwood.
That's a good song.
And
I'll scratch your car at 1 a.m. with my key.
I don't know if that's the exact lyric.
That's not, but it worked.
Am I far off? Am I far off though?
I dug my key into the side of your pretty little souped up 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
Carved my name into your leather seat.
Okay. I just took
a Louisville Slugger.
It to a more efficient, but anyways, those tickets were, I remember, $90. And I remember thinking, are you freaking
They were 90?
90. And that was when she was in high school.
Okay.
So 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't think a 300% increase for Morgan. I don't know.
How much did we pay to go see the Avett Brothers?
Avett Brothers? It was about
50, 60
$50, $60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was good seats. And that was
They were good seats.
Where was that? That was a
Rupp Arena.
Yeah. It was a big, yeah.
And when we saw the Lumineers, we paid like $30.
Yeah, but that was
at Memorial
Coliseum. Yeah, that was different. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know concert tickets were that expensive.
They're not.
I knew like people trying to get Taylor Swift tickets. They were insane and super expensive.
She's going to see Taylor Swift for $99.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening to episode 49. I guess you're probably done with this now. So on that note, let's say goodbye to everybody now, okay? Episode 49. Thanks for tuning in. A lot of comedy this episode. A lot of comedy. Oh, we're almost out. Everybody, Goodbye. Take care.
Bye.
Good to see you.